Okay.
Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay. Whenever you make this cocktail, you always start off with 2 rocks glasses. One of the rocks glasses, you fill it with ice and have that chilling while you're building your cocktail.
Okay.
The second rocks glass, you're going to do 1 sugar cube or 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, 3 dashes of the Peychaud's bitters.
Yep.
You're going to muddle that down until it's a nice paste. Add 1.5 ounces of the Sazerac Rye. Throw some ice in there, stir it up until it's nice and chill for about 20 seconds. That first glass, throw that ice out, and you're going to do your herb saint rinse. Put a little herb saint in
Herb Saint
there.
rinse.
Yeah, you're going to swirl it around and throw that yak.
That is a dentist that I would like to go to that has an Herb Saint rinse.
Oh yeah. So we use an atomizer. It just makes it easier.
Got it.
To completely coat the glass, and then you're going to strain that cocktail that you're building into the first glass. And you always garnish it with a lemon twist. We just use these discs for the portion size, but
Got it.
just squeeze it right over there to release those oils. And there's your Sazerac.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Places in the world. Sure, we're famous for our world-class restaurants, incredible music, and colorful architecture. But we're also a city where the cocktail is
It's
king.
very good.
A city that knows
Oh,
how to
that's
let
very
good
good.
times roll. And like its hometown, the Sazerac cocktail is the mix of many
So
stories.
what's in the Sazerac cocktail today? Sugar, Peychaud's bitters, rye whiskey, herb saint, and can you tell me the origin of the word herb saint again, where that came from?
It means holy herb in French. Originally it was absinthe, but since absinthe was outlawed, they couldn't have absinthe anywhere on the bottle, so he switched the name to herb saint.
And the letters in absinthe
So
can
they
be
say, legend
rearranged.
says he just rearranged the letters and added the R, and that's where the name came from as well.
And lemon
The
peel.
lemons, yep, and they were brought to the U.S., well, pretty much anywhere, from the Sicilians.
I've got my recipe on the back of the coaster to try a Sazerac at home. So here's a little bit about the Sazerac and a great photo of Robert Mitchum in town here in New Orleans to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the cocktail.
Herb Saint came out and was like, hey, whenever absinthe is called for, use Herb Saint instead.
I never knew that about the letters. The letters in absinthe rearranged plus the R for Herb Saint. So we have virtual bartenders making virtual drinks. It would be great if you had virtual bartenders making actual drinks, but that may be beyond science at this point. Very cool. And you go up and order your virtual drink of choice. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So we've tried the Peychaud's,
This is our bittermans, our tiki bitters.
and this is stronger than the Peychaud's.
It's stronger than Peychaud's. It's got a lot of cinnamon and clove in there. Not too bad.
I like that better.
Yeah.
It's more spiced.
More spice.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's got a lot of allspice in there that's going to really cut your sweetness in your cocktail in half. Add some cinnamon and some clove in there.
I like that. I like them both. I know Peychaud's is more of a standard in cocktails. Are there cocktails that call specifically for the bittermans?
These bittermans are a lot newer, so no.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But these are a lot of fun to play with. This Hellfire, for example, is it's got a lot going on. It's got some.
So you'll notice that he said hellfire and just kind of skimmed right over that word.
So it's got habanero peppers to
Oh
it.
Lord. Okay.
So it's going to be maybe some citrus forward, and then that habanero heat on the back end.
Oh, it's not on the back end. It's on the front end. It's on the middle and on the back end. Okay.
But very flavorful. Obviously,
Goodness.
you can do a lot with it. Bloody Marys, but if you like,
That's the first thing I thought of. Yeah.
spicy margaritas, it's a fun one to add. Add some heat to your really sweet beverages.
It's much warmer now.
Yeah.
Kind of sharp at the
It's going
start.
to linger, but it's very full
Yeah,
in flavor.
It's gonna linger.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks very much. And your name is
Colin.
Colin, and then we have Lauren down here.
We make Sazerac Rye in-house, but we could also make rum, vodka, or gin if we choose to. And they're actually cooking down there, which is pretty cool.
Oh, they're actually, Lucille is working as we speak. I love that the still has a name, like B.B. King's guitar.
The Aku. And if you like the recipe, we do have recipe cards right there. You can
Okay.
grab one. So we use the Myers rum. and the cane run rum in there, as well as some lemon juice, falernum. Falernum is a rum-based liqueur with some lime juice in there and a few spices like cloves, cinnamon. And this is a Polynesian style cocktail.
Okay. Here is the Aku Aku. Aku Aku. To you and you. Again, sweet but not too sweet, bright, citrusy.
Very citrusy for sure. You definitely taste that lime rum in there.
I like the ice as well.
The ice helps for sure.
Yes. I like that better than the Sazerac, I think.
Good. Oh, I love that.
A little brighter, yeah. Woohoo. All right.
Especially for a New Orleans hot day. I mean,
Here's a little insert on the second floor about the history of the Tales of the Cocktail, a great annual event here in the Crescent City. Had to be postponed, scaled down last year, but hopefully 2021, 2022 we'll be back to Tales and Cocktails here in New Orleans. Wow, look at that.
1,010 bottles on the bottle wall.
Exactly. So we're heading downstairs back to the ground floor for the final tasting.
The distillery. It's going to be spicier, a little bit more bold than just regular whiskey that would be made mostly corn.
Okay. So no additives, no ice cubes,
Yeah.
no anything else other than the straight rye whiskey.
So let me know how you like it. That's one way to do it.
Oh,
Good.
it's terrific.
Awesome.
Absolutely
I'm
terrific.
glad you liked it.
Absolutely terrific.
That's awesome. It's a great whiskey.
So the Caribbean cocktail, the Aku Aku #1, this was #2, and I'm afraid the Sazerac was #3. Yeah, but
Okay.
all terrific in their own way.
Well, I love that you enjoy that by itself as opposed to in a cocktail.
Starting here with a cooker of 1,000 gallons
Uh-huh.
and then ending up in a collection tank
Yep.
of 50 gallons. Is that what is considered small batch?
Yeah, so we'll start out with 1,000 gallons, end up with 1 barrel of whiskey.
You'll start out with
yeah.
1,000 gallons and end up with 1 barrel of
Yeah,
whiskey.
you basically are just cooking out or evaporating all the alcohol out of that mash. And what you end up with is about 55 gallons of whiskey when it's all said and done.
We have lots of swag here at the Sazerac House. Everything from dog toys and collars and leashes to t-shirts, belts, jewelry, and then all of the cocktail supplies you could possibly imagine.